Name is Hannah. The federal aid office told me I owed $94,000. I was 19. I had never owned a credit card in my life. The first account on my report was opened when I was 6 years old. The woman who opened it had read me bedtime stories for 8 years. 2 months later, I would be standing on her front porch at a house she had bought with my name. Her name was Marisol. She came to live with us when I was 4, the year my father left. My mother, Diane, worked ER night shifts, 12 hours on, 3 nights a week. So Marisol slept in the room next to mine. She made my lunches, she braided my hair, she held me through every fever and every nightmare. Every night, the same book, Goodnight Moon. The cover so worn the cow on the moon had faded to a smudge. My mother signed every form Marisol put in front of her without reading. Diane was tired. Marisol was there. For 8 years, I thought she was family. The week I turned 12, Marisol said her mother was sick. She had to go home and care for her. She read me Goodnight Moon one last time, kissed my forehead, and left. The apartment was quiet for a month. Then I started middle school, and the quiet became normal. I didn't think about her again for 7 years. October 14th, 2025. The financial aid office at my community college. Mrs. Alvarez slid the rejection letter across the desk and folded her hands. "This isn't my decision, hun. This is the credit bureau." One number was highlighted in red, $94,217, delinquent, across 14 accounts. I read it 4 times before the number became mine. I looked up. "Ma'am," I said, "I have never owned a credit card." She didn't answer. She just slid me a phone number for the FTC and a folder labeled identity theft, victim tag.
Night, I pulled my credit report at the campus library. 47 pages. I printed every one. Back in my dorm, I laid them out on the floor in chronological order and crawled across them on my hands and knees. Account 1, Capital 1, opened June 2012. I was 6 years old. Account 2, a used Honda Civic, 2014. I was 8. Account 3, a second cell phone line, Verizon, 2015. I was 9. Account 4, Account 5, Account 6. By Account 10, I had stopped flinching. The pattern was steady. $300 here, $2,000 there. Whoever did this was patient. Whoever did this knew nobody was watching. And then, page 31. Page 31 was not a credit card. It was a mortgage. $180,000, FHA insured, a 3-bedroom house, closed August 2019. The borrower was Hannah Reeves, age 13. The address was in Reading, Pennsylvania. I had never been to Pennsylvania. I sat on my dorm room floor at 2:47 in the morning and stared at a street name I had never heard of, attached to a number I could not pay, on a house I had never seen. But what I found next is the part I still can't say out loud. I typed the address into Google. Street view loaded. A small ranch house, beige siding, a swing set in the front yard, a name on the mailbox. Vega, Marisol Vega. I stopped breathing. I closed the laptop. I opened it again. The mailbox still said Vega. The next morning, I rented a car. I drove 4 hours east, into Pennsylvania, off the interstate, through a town I had never seen, down a street I now owned a $180,000 of.
Parked across the street. I sat in the rental car for 40 minutes. The front door opened at 4:14. Marisol came out. 8 years older. Same hands. She unloaded groceries from a silver minivan. 2 children helped her. A boy, maybe 7. A girl, maybe 4. The girl wore pink rain boots. They carried bags into the house she had bought with my name. The whole drive over, I had thought I would find her hiding. A different name. A different city. I had not thought I would find her gardening. I had not thought I would find her raising someone else's children inside the proof of what she had done to me. I did not get out of the car. I wrote down the license plate. I memorized the children's faces. Then I drove 4 hours back, in silence, and called the FBI. Agent Karen Holloway met me in a beige conference room. She handed me a yellow legal pad. "Write everything you remember," she said. "Start with the first time she walked into your apartment." I wrote for 4 hours. 6 weeks of evidence followed. Bank records, mortgage applications. A fake bakery LLC Marisol had registered to forge her own employment verification. Agent Holloway never once called me a victim. She called me a witness. By January, the warrant was signed. A Tuesday in early January. Late afternoon. The sun behind my shoulder. Agent Holloway in a Navy windbreaker, FBI in yellow on the back. 2 U.S. Marshals at the curb. I knocked. Marisol opened the door. She did not recognize me. "I don't know who you are." "I'm Hannah Reeves," I said. Her face changed in 3 stages. Confusion, recognition, panic. She looked past me at the windbreaker. She gave me permission. She whispered. I shook my head. "You read me Goodnight Moon," I said. "Do you remember the page that says Goodnight Nobody?" That was me. She did not answer. She did not look at her own children at the kitchen table behind her. She just stood there as Agent Holloway read her rights on her own porch.
Federal aggravated identity theft, bank fraud, IRS fraud, mandatory 2-year minimum under 18 U.S.C. 1028A. Marisol pled guilty to avoid trial. 6 years federal custody. The Redding house was seized through civil forfeiture and auctioned for $214,000. $94,000 cleared my debt. The remainder went into a trust for her 2 children. The home she had built with my name paid off the credit history of the child she had stolen from. My mother did not speak for 2 days after she learned. Then she pulled every photograph of Marisol off the apartment walls, including my first communion photo, and burned them in the kitchen sink. I did not feel triumphant. I felt older. I enrolled in a paralegal program with a focus on victims of financial crime. I will never know if Marisol ever loved me, or if she only ever saw a social security number. If you have a child, pull their credit report tonight. It is free. It takes 7 minutes. That is the only thing I want you to take from this story.